welcome back to my channel. Actually, welcome to my channel. It's the first video I'm putting up, Lmao. So today I'm going to be showing you guys a gold eye red lip look inspired by one of my favorite Instagrammers. Her name is Thuy Le. I hope I said that correctly. She's Vietnamese. I will add her down below in the description box. But basically, yeah, this is a very fun holidays look. I'm all in Christmas gear right now, but this is also great for New Year's, Thanksgiving, literally any fancy fun event you need to go to, but you want to be glam, but also like kind of low-key and simple. This is a great look. We're just going to do a nice hazy eye with gold accent and red lips. So obviously perfect for Christmas time, really great for New Year's. So let's jump right in. Okay guys, so the first thing I'm going to do after I get myself situated, have my little moment, and after I locate my primer, come on, we're getting there. Here we're going. It's okay. So I found my primer, and the primer that I like to use is a moisturizing primer. It's by Hello Fab, and it is called Coconut Skin Smoothie Priming Moisturizer. I really love it because it moisturizes my face and primes at the same time. So I'm just going to put that all over my face, rub it in, rub it in, rub it in. And then to go for that dewy look, I'm going to be putting another primer on under my makeup. It's by Laura Geller Spackle Tinted Makeup Primer in the color Champagne. And I'm just going to do the exact same thing that I was doing with my other primer. Put that all over my face and rub it in really, really well. I'm just going to prime my eyes with a concealer. And yes, I have no clue what concealer it is because I've used it for so long. The label has rubbed off, but I'm just going to take a beauty blender and blend that right on in. Then I'm going to reach into my MAC palette. And I'm going to take this transition color. It's just a brown that's like a few shades darker than my skin tone. And I'm going to start packing that into the outer V and then dragging it into my crease with a nice fluffy brush. The brush that I'm using is a blending brush by Elizabeth Mott. It is my favorite blending brush ever. I'm going to take my NYX Above and Beyond Full Coverage Concealer in the color Beige, and just taking a flat eyeshadow brush, I am going to pack that all over my lid. And my family is trying to talk to me while I do my makeup video, hence the distractedness. So please just ignore. Yeah, there we are, walking right through my video. Anyway, I'm going to just take that concealer, pack it all over my lid. And we're not going for a cut crease look, so don't worry if it's kind of messy. The line does not have to be perfect. We're going to be covering up with shadow and blending out those lines. So just pack it on. Don't worry about it being perfect. Next, going back into that same MAC palette, I'm going to take this chocolatey brown color, and with kind of a less fluffy brush, I'm going to pack that into my outer V. This is going to give my eyes depth and make them look a little bigger. So I'm taking my brush in little dabby motions, and I'm focusing it on the outer V, kind of dragging it into the crease, but we're going to do that more with a big old blendy brush later to not make the color too intense. Next, I'm going to take this nice coppery, goldy, yellowy, orangey, bronzy color, whatever you want to call it. None of my colors in my MAC palette have names, so I'm just kind of making it up as I go along. But with that same flat brush, I'm just going to pack that onto my lids on top of the concealer. Then I'm going to take my Away We Glow NYX liquid highlighter in the color Golden Hour, and I'm just going to dab that onto my lids, and with that same flat brush, blend it out. Yeah, and I'm just going to blend that all over my lids right on top of that goldy orangey color. And you can choose your level of intensity by adding more gold, whatever you want to do. This is completely up to you how intense you want that gold to be. Now I'm going to reach into my Urban Decay Full Spectrum palette, and I'm going to be taking the color Goldmine and setting that NYX highlighter with the Goldmine so that we make sure that it doesn't crease or move or do anything. We're just going to set it with some gold powder. Next, I'm going to go back in with that chocolatey brown color from my MAC palette and go over the outer V again, just to make sure that we didn't lose any pigmentation or color from that chocolatey brown. Then I'm going to take a big fluffy brush. This is my favorite blending brush by far. It is a shadow crease duet brush, number ACO12. I'm going to take a flat brush and go back in with that same chocolatey color and go on the outer half of my waterline just to kind of complete the circle of my eye and give it a fuller, more holistic look. I'm going in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit and taking that sparkly gold color and highlighting my inner corners and carving out my brow bone. For a liner, I'm going to be using Gel Liner by Miniso. It's a Japanese brand and it is so super good. And the angle brush that I'm using with this gel liner is by Ciaté. It is a Wonderwand number 67. And how I do my liner is, you're about to see, I start from the middle of my eye and then I follow my true eye line, my true eye shape out into where my eye ends. Like I just follow the shape of my eye. You can't see it super well because I didn't get close enough to the camera, but I always start in the middle and then I drag it out, staying true to my eye shape. Then for the wing, this is kind of a new technique for me. I take it and I just flick my brush. I drag it along my face and then I flick it at the end to get that nice sharp line. Then to complete the wing, I go on top of my liner and I draw kind of a triangle from the wing into my eye. Then I just kind of fill that triangle in and that completes my wing. Next, I come into the inner corner and I stay true to my eye shape and I just connect the dots. I just connect all the way from my inner corner to the middle of my eye, like so. And then I go back over it to make sure that the thickness is going from the thinnest in my inner corner to the thickest out towards my wing. And I just kind of play with it. I know you can't see very well and the explanation isn't super clear, but I will make a more extensive eyeliner video for you guys explaining different techniques to do your eyeliner that might be easier for you. Next, I'm going to dip into my NYX Color Correct Concealer, and I'm going to put the lightest pinky shade under my eye to cancel out my dark eyes, or my dark circles, my eye bags. Just cancel out all that nastiness with Color Correct. Then I'm going to take a big oval brush, and I'm going to go right over that Color Correct with my foundation. For foundation, I mixed together my MAC Studio Fix Fluid, SPF 15. And then I mix that with my Too Faced Born This Way foundation. And it really gives a color and a coverage that really fits my skin tone. Next, I'm going to dip into my Misha Compact 4 Concealer. This is a Korean brand. It's really, really good. Really light, but still really full coverage. And the full name of it, it's a Misha Magic Cushion SPF 50+. And I'm just going to pack that right over where I put my Color Correct to help brighten up my eyes and lift my face. And then I'm going to take a smaller oval brush to blend that outwards towards my hairline and also upwards on the walls of my nose to slim it down to contour my nose a little bit. Because I will not be contouring in this video. I don't usually contour on a regular basis, but if you guys are interested in that, I can make a contour video for you guys. Next, I'm going to take my Cover FX Pressed Mineral Foundation, and I'm going to take my foundation brush, which is by Sonia Kashuk, number 130, and I'm just going to pat that all over my face to set my foundation and concealer, make sure there's no creasing, and to make sure that nothing moves throughout the day. I'm going to focus the powder away from my concealer because I don't want to darken my concealer up, but once I don't have as much product on my brush because I've put it other places, I'm going to really focus in on that concealer to make sure I set it really, really well. Next, I'm going to take my Tarte blush in the color Feisty. This is my favorite This is my favorite blush right now because it's pigmented, but not too pink for my skin tone. Now I'm going to come back to my eyes and do mascara. My favorite mascara right now is Monsieur Big by Lancome. It literally makes your eyes look like falsies. Since my eyelashes are already pretty long and already naturally curly, I don't curl them. But if you don't have naturally curly eyelashes, make sure to curl them before you put on that mascara. And don't forget to give your baby lashes some love. You need to give them love too. And how I do my mascara is I go zigzag flick, and sometimes I roll it too. That's how I found I get the most product out of my mascara, but you know, do whatever works for you. Before I move on to highlighting lips, I'm going to take my Fix It Up Matte Long Lasting Setting Spray by Kohl and spray that all over my face to make sure everything stays in place. And then I'm going to go back into my Anastasia Beverly Hills and back into that same goldy color, and taking another Sonia Kashuk brush, number 129, I'm going to highlight my cheeks, the ball of my nose, and my Cupid's bow. Onto lips, I'm going to be taking my NYX Liquid Suede Cream Lipstick in the color Downtown Beauty. I'm just going to put that all over my lips as a base. Then right on top of that, I'm going to be putting my Stila Stay All Day Liquid Lipstick in the color Fiery. The reason why I put the NYX underneath is because the Stila is a really, really bright red, but the NYX helps tone it down and make it more of a cranberry red, which matches my skin tone a lot better. Next, I'm going to take my Marsk flat brush and just blend in that lipstick. And finally, a really good trick to make sure your lipstick doesn't get on your teeth is to stick your finger in your mouth. That gets the lipstick on your finger, not on your teeth. Alright guys, so that was the end of the video. This is the final look. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please let me know if you did by liking and subscribing to my channel. And let me know what other videos you want to see. I hope you enjoyed my Instagram holiday series. I'll try to do other series for you guys in the future. And yeah, happy holidays.